just put 100 down, bet it on Maroon to go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Circle Up Show here on the Kaizen Sports Network, or KSN. I'm Nick Izzo. I am your host. Super excited to have you all with me here today, so thanks for tuning in. We've got a fantastic show coming your way, a lot of stuff to cover, and it all starts right now. Gonna get things rolling here with a 2022 Garden State Herd football season recap. 4-4 was the record for the Herd at the end of this season. Missed the playoffs due to a lack of assistance from two teams battling it out in their last game of the year. And it's not what you want. You know, a first-year program, regardless, got 4 games in that loss column, so there's always room for improvement. In the Herd's case, you got a couple of pretty bright areas that need attention. The first one, pretty easy to see, is offensive production. There are some fantastic skill players on this team, and the lack of numbers on the scoreboard is baffling. You know, a team that seemed like it found some success early in the year with point scoring became positively anemic by the second half of the season, really never got their footing back, and so, you know, they fell twice in tough games without scoring any points. So that is quite briefly what went wrong for the Herd this season, but what went right? Well, we'll get right to that right after these messages. We'll be right back.
Small ongoing positive changes can reap major improvements. Join us for a 3-part series featuring the Garden State Herd football program.
We'll be with us out, Ricky. Every play. Top their feet.
As they embark on their inaugural season, a journey, a brotherhood, a herd.
I just put 100 down, bet it on Maroon to go.
Welcome back to the Circle Up Show here on the Kaizen Sports Network. What went right for the Herd this season? Well, the defense was fantastic. A shutdown unit did not allow a lot of points, restricted 2 high-production offensive teams in the unit and the Jags to really single touchdown games, with their second points coming towards the end of the game. And the defense's only flaw was becoming quite porous towards the fourth quarter, and in reality it's due to an inability to stay off the field. You know, part of the offense's job isn't just to score points, it's to keep the defense off the field and keep them rested. And so eventually, when they became gassed in these later stages of the games, because they'd been out for so long, you know, you'd see them get beat. But overall, not a unit that I would heavily change or work on. They seem to have a lot of great chemistry, and they were causing a lot of problems out there for the other team, and you love to see it, you really do. And we'll come back with some final thoughts on the Herd season after this break.
Interested in playing for the Herd? Make sure you check out the IG page and click the link in bio, or log on to www.gardenstateherd.com. Tell them Nick sent you, and remember, roll Herd roll.
I just put 100 down, bet it on Maroon to go.
Welcome back, guys. It's Circle Up on KSN. So, right, wrong, is it a disappointing season? Yes, I'd say for the team, for the players, the coaches, everyone involved, 100%. They wanted it all, they didn't get it. From the outside looking in, at this point, I would say no. You know, it's a first-year program doing some really innovative things and trying to take minor league football to its own next level. And to do that and still come out with a 500 record, I would say, is pretty impressive and pretty admirable. So where do you go from here? I think the offense needs to be addressed. Get into the play calling, maybe break it down, make it more simple, some basic fundamental football. Get yourself right on those levels, then you can move into the fancy stuff. But I'll tell you what, if you turn that offense into a reliable production unit with the defense that they have, the Herd is an annual championship competitor. No way I'm wrong about that. We got one more segment to get through, and we will get to it right after this.
Today, like any day, starts with a blessing. Waking up, I'd say, is at the top of the blessing list. Having the blessings of your family, friends, significant other, or even just your favorite book to read. The blessings of peace of mind or stability. Another blessing is the ability to play football. I mean really, doing what you love. So I bless you with this. An opportunity, a purpose, a brotherhood, the herd.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Circle Up Show here on KSN. Time now for hoofbeats across professional sports, popular culture, anything newsworthy, noteworthy, or mildly interesting. We try to cover it here at the Kaizen Sports Network. I gotta tell you, there are some fantastic playoff and professional sports for your consumption out there if you're so inclined. You got the Boston Celtics going up against the Warriors in the NBA Final. A lot of history on that Boston side, and Golden State trying to prove they can still be dominant in this NBA. In hockey, the four teams are set to battle it out to see who's going to the Stanley Cup. You've got the Colorado Avalanche and the Edmonton Oilers for the Western Conference, and the red-hot New York Rangers taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning for the Eastern Conference. Can't wait to see what happens there. In baseball, the Yankees and Mets still sit atop their respective divisions, riding that fantastic start they got off to in the beginning of the season. Looking forward to the fall season with the Giants and Jets, and I got to tell you, if any of these teams keep winning the way that they do, you got to think there's a title town designation headed this way. Well, that'll do it for us here at the Circle Up Show on KSN. I want to thank y'all for taking the time to listen to me tonight, and remember to keep it tuned right here to the Kaizen Sports Network for sports, popular culture, and everything heard.